Prue,
Hello.
how you doing?
Not too bad, Mike. Not too
Nice
bad.
to
If I
see
say
you.
myself, how are you?
Good. How's this Jamspot experience been for you?
Unreal,
Yeah.
man. Honestly.
What's been your favorite part?
Getting changed. That you see these outfits.
Yeah.
I think big shout out to Tamil for setting me up with these styles.
The
I never
styling.
thought I would have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just realized how basic I am with clothing. So yeah, that's been my favorite actually. And
Yeah.
obviously the whole
Fuck the music part of it. You're
No,
just
no, obviously recording with Piri, everything. I've loved everything about it. It's
Yeah.
hard to pick a favorite.
Your original track, how did that come about?
How did it come about?
Did you have the lyrics? Did you have the melody? How
I actually had fuck all.
Okay.
I had nothing.
Yeah.
Piri approached me with this whole new idea,
Yeah.
and I thought it would be a brilliant chance for me to step into, the creating the originals kind of world.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was all from scratch.
Nice.
All from scratch.
And how did you land on your cover?
The cover, again.
Did you know that was a song, or did you have a few options? Or?
I had a few options.
Yeah.
I had a few options. I sent them off to Perry, and then he told me, you know what, bro, this would be a good option.
Yeah.
And we went from there. I think it took about 3 sessions. I mean, it was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you sung that song before, like for stage shows or anything?
Actually,
like
no, I haven't.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I haven't.
that? Because you've been on quite a bit of stage shows.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
My files tell me that you've won a few.
Your sources.
My sources tell me
Yeah.
that you've won a few awards in your lifetime.
I have. That doesn't mean I'm a playback singer of any kind, but no.
But no,
I've taken
it's stacked achievements. Tell me about that musical career. Where did it start?
So, the musical career was purely Carnatic up until I think 2018. I didn't do anything else. It was just learning through various teachers and just building on my own vocals and stuff. And then I think I was singing around the house. I had joined this academy in 2017 in Milton Keynes, where I am.
Yeah.
And initially I was kind of like just teaching and stuff like that. And then just in my spare time, when I just had a break, I was just kind of just singing random songs. And my teacher at the time said, why don't you go forward for this competition? And she hooked me up with some details for a competition. And that was actually the first time I stepped on stage.
Really?
To sing in front of an audience, per se. To sing, contemporary. But yeah, since then, I think it just kind of hit it off, really. People started calling. I took part in more competitions. Blessed enough to have won a few.
Yeah. Humble brag.
Just a slight flex.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just kind of went up from there. So competitions, shows, people call me for like weddings and stuff like that here and there.
Do you still do Carnatic stuff like kacheris or?
I don't do kacheris. I wish I did though.
Yeah.
I wish I did because I actually really miss that side of my singing nowadays.
Yeah.
The only time I ever sing Carnatic is probably in my house.
Yeah.
In the shower. So that's like the only time I do it. It's very rare. I don't think there are many out there. Well, if there are, please call me. But yeah, I'd love to do that again. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I feel like all of the everybody who's on this season and probably last season too has some sort of Carnatic background or has grown up with music.
Listening to their stuff, I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about this too. Like you can we're just talking about Karthika, and she was like how Caleb and her have a gospel background. So when they hear someone sing and they hit some sort of twang or something, you're like, okay, that's gospel. Do you find that in Carnatic too? Like,
100%. 100%. There's always that twang, like you said, in a semi-classical song in particular. And if someone hits it effortlessly, you know for a fact they've had training before.
Yeah.
Or they're incredibly gifted. But you
also hear it when it's not hitting.
Yes. We do unfortunately have a trained ear. So we do hear when it's hitting, we do hear when it's not hitting. But
Jamspot is an amazing collective. Obviously, you've been a part of this season, and you meet a lot of artists along the way. Yes. Anybody on the Jamspot season 1 or 2 that sticks out as an independent artist, or somebody that you love to work with, or a favorite?
A favorite.
And don't say all. We're getting past the we love all of them. Yes,
but I do. You're forcing me for an answer.
I'm forcing you. Yes.
So I think from season 1, Caleb.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite. The Yar in the Pindan cover.
Sick.
Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Loved it. But yeah, love all of them. I will say it. I do love all of them.
Yes.
And then season 2 wise, I'm loving all the other artists, that have already taken part. Anjali from Canada, I've never seen her work before, but seeing it here, seeing, when we were doing the shoots downstairs, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And Kartika, I've followed her on Instagram for a while, and I've loved her content as well. We've messaged on Instagram, commenting on each other's posts and stuff like that. But today was the first time I've met her. Super sweet and everything. Yeah, it's all vibes. It's all really, really nice.
So you come from a family of music?
Yes.
Yeah. Some may say a nepo kid, but no.
The last person to take up Carnatic music before me was my granddad.
Yeah.
My mom and dad, they have an interest. Mom has more of an interest than my dad does. Mom does attempt to sing. Yeah. But she's not as good as my granddad. But yeah, granddad was I'll say Tata. He was a Carnatic music master.
Oh, wow.
And he took part in radio shows and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I haven't met him. He's passed away now, but I never met him. He doesn't actually know that I sing.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't actually know. Because I never had the chance to meet him. There was problems with passports or whatever. Yeah. But I think Amma Vandu, she from a young age has kept on telling me how much of a great man my granddad was. Yeah. And how much of an amazing singer he was. And then I think at the age of 7, I must have sang. I actually remember this really well, I think, and it was an Ajit film, and the Sattam Mila, that song. I must have just sang.
Breathless, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. So I didn't do it breathless, but I sang all of it. And my mom was like, yes, let's go. I'm going to take him to music lessons. Yeah. And that's how it all started. That's when I went to my first music lesson. Yeah. But yeah, I've always sought Tata's blessings with that kind of stuff.
Do you have any recordings of his?
Unfortunately, no. I don't. Okay. No. I wish I did. Yeah. I wish I did.
I'm going to try to make you cry and ask you if, I'm sure your Tata's watching. What would you say to him?
Hi, Tata. I'd probably say hi. Yeah. How you doing? I made it. I made it. Look at me now. I'm sorry I haven't done any Carnatic, shows in a while, but I promise I will do that soon, and I will get his blessings before I do them.
I'm sure he's watching and listening.
Yes.
I feel like the awards and the competition is a whole other art form in and of itself.
Yes.
How's that experience been for you? Positive? Yeah, I mean, you've done quite a bit.
It's been a bumpy ride with these shows, the competitions and everything. I think I've never had, up until that point, joining competitions as well, I never really had any criticism per se. Everyone just seemed to just love what I sang. Yeah. And so the first time I went on stage and there was criticisms being said, I was just like, what are you talking about? But no, it was, I think I didn't take it so well at the start, but it taught me to take that well. Doing those shows taught me to take criticism well and, act on it. And if anything, it taught me that kind of resilience against it, So hearing criticism and, taking that feedback and saying, okay, fine, I'm going to work on this and come back even stronger for the next time. And then seeing other people sing on shows, competitions, stuff like that, it's a constant learning curve for me. So I'm always sort of eyeballing, how they're performing, body mannerisms and stuff like that. Yeah. Because I used to be stiff on stage. I used to be so stiff on stage. Nowadays, I'm a lot more casual with it. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm a lot more casual. But back then, I wouldn't move. If you could mark an X on the ground, I would not move.
Do you think that's because of the classical influence? Classical more
so classical rigid. Classical now we sat and we were sat there for hours.
Yeah.
And it kind of just translated straight into the contemporary.
Yeah.
It just body language was non-existent. Singing was there, which was great, but
engagement is half of it.
The feedback I got every single time was show more emotion. That's all I got. That's all I got for a good, I think, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And then when I finally started to show emotion, they were like, show less emotion. I was like, what do you want, man? So
focus on the music. Yeah.
Focus on the music.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a constant learning curve, man. It's a long, constant learning curve.
Would you do competitions again? Would you do more competitions?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
However, I would like to do them in India. I would like to apply for Super Singer.
Yeah.
I would like to go to India. I want to spend 6 months there, or however long it takes.
Yeah.
I want to take in as much as I can.
Yeah.
Absorb everything they have to offer me, and hopefully win. And that's like main goal right now for me. Well, I've got to finish studying first, but after that's done, I'm gonna put forward an application, and fingers crossed I can go.
Do it up. Speaking of India, playback singers, your favorite playback singer or singer in general?
I have a lot on the list. I listen to a lot of songs, but up there, and will always be up there, is Hariharan. King, absolute king. And I think the fact is that he wasn't even classically trained just blows my mind, and he can do all of that. But yeah, Hariharan's definitely up there. He's up there with Shankar Mahadevan.
Yeah. Because they're also like amazing performers.
Yeah, I've just seen like I think I've watched the Noise and Grains concert and stuff. I've seen that so many times.
Yeah.
I've actually picked out elements of their performances and applied it to shows that I've done singing those same songs.
He goes off like just random shit.
I know.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You try and replicate it and it sounds so bad.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, playback singers was Hariharan, Shankar Mahadevan.
Favorite Hariharan song?
Favorite Hariharan song?
Yeah.
Vanmegam.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A newer one. I thought you would have been.
Yeah. Vanmegam, definitely.
Yeah.
I think mostly because that's the first song I ever sang for a competition. There's too many, man. I could go on.
Yeah. Hariharan posted you or reposted you recently?
Yes.
Did you chat?
How gassed I
was? Are you guys like best friends now?
Well, we're not best friends now. I'm pretty sure he has me blocked if anything.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. I love you, sir.
Just I didn't spam him per se, but the majority of songs I put on my Instagram page are Hariharan songs.
Yeah.
And I've tagged him every single time. So I'm pretty sure he's seen it and he's looked at it and been like,
this guy
okay, fine.
Yeah.
He's left it. But yeah, which cover was it? It was the Anbe cover, I believe. Posted it, and when he reposted and I saw that pop up as a notification on my screen, gassed. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Ran to my mom. I was a kid. I ran to my mom, showed my mom and everything. She called up the relatives. She was like, "Oh, honey, I didn't see his cover and everything." It was great. It was such a brilliant experience.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about independent music. Your independent music. What's happening? What's cooking? What's coming out? What have you put out so far? And talk
in
about
terms of me writing my own original, this is the first.
Wow.
So ipatang kalari. But I've worked with one of my friends in Germany. His name's Abhishek.
Yeah.
He approached me saying, "Look, bro, I'm doing a song. I'd love for you to be the lead vocals."
Yeah.
So we did that last year. The song's called Minalkal 30. He's actually approached me again for another song. So we've got one coming out soon.
Yeah.
Got to do some work on it. But
what kind of a song is it?
Oh, can I say?
Okay.
Maybe not. Yeah. No.
Is there any like genre you want to explore more?
R&B.
R&B.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would you sing in English? Have you sang in English?
Never, no.
Okay.
No. But this particular original I'm doing, or I've done, is now stepping into that kind of genre for me. And where I've always been very Carnatic heavy when it comes to my singing, I always belt tunes out. So Perry's kind of encouraged me to tone back down a little bit, loosen up a little with the vocals and stuff. And shout out to Perry, man. He's done a great job in educating me on the R&B side of things. And I'd love to do more of that, actually.
Yeah.
So the outcome was so great on this one.
Yeah.
Definitely want to do more.
More of it. Hopefully we hear more of it.
Hopefully.
Cool. Outside of music, what are you passionate about? What do you do outside of music?
I am currently in my final year of my master's. It's in healthcare.
Nice.
Physician associate studies. So if there's one thing I'm passionate about, it would be healthcare. And right now I'm just doing placements in different hospitals, taking care of people, different wards and everything. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Do you find that inspires your work in any way, your creative work, or
I
Not
feel
so
like they're
much.
two separate, two separate kind of fields.
Parallel.
Yeah, I feel like I'm leading
two lives.
Two lives. You know, I'm
Wouldn't know how that feels now.
But no, there's my one life where I'm kind of really grounded and, taking care of the education side of things, the healthcare and everything. I'm trying to set myself up on an actual career later on, and then I'm not letting go of my passion for music. I'm still keeping that going. Wish I could, find a balance between the two, but it's a work in progress.
Yeah. We talked about your tata and your family and how much music is just ingrained in your family. How does that translate from a friend's perspective? Do any of your friends help in your music? Or
they're always so supportive.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about like Tamil friends either, uni friends and everything.
Yeah.
They've always like they're keeping an eye out on my Instagram whenever there's a cover, and they'll always expose me on the WhatsApp chats. And everything. Like, he's posted. Go check it out.
Oh, that's amazing.
But yeah, I've had countless messages from friends and family just to start creating my own songs, and I've always kind of put it aside. But then now's the time for me to actually start, doing it. I've started, and it can only go up from here. But they're super supportive, man.
Amazing. We talked a little bit about criticisms on judging shows and things like that. But how do you face the online criticism? Do you get online criticism or critique?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Like bad?
Bad?
Or like mean?
I wouldn't say mean per se, but there have been some double-edged comments on there. So I couldn't remember one off the top of my head. I know I have seen them, but in terms of handling them, I handle them a lot better than I did like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
A lot better now. Most of the time I just look at them and laugh. But the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, there is something there. I will work on it. And if anything, they're saying it for my
unless they're a loser though. Because sometimes
if they're just like, I prefer, the original singer to sing it, well then
go listen to it.
Nobody
told you.
Respectfully, go listen to.
Why are you here?
But it's exactly that. But obviously, I'm just too nice to.
You're like
say back. Yeah, I'll just like the comment and just leave it. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, in terms of handling criticism, I handle it a lot better nowadays. I actually take it on board now.
Nice. Anything you want to explore musically? Like, do you play any instruments?
I used to.
Yeah.
I did play the keyboard for some time. And in keyboard as well, I tried to kind of replicate the Carnatic style on the keyboard. And I did do a few shows with my keyboard master at the time. He's passed away, rest in peace. But I did a few shows with him. But then, touch with the bridge. And I don't really play it as much anymore. In terms of what I would like to venture into, I'd love to be able to play the guitar.
Really?
I really want to be able to play the guitar.
Yeah. Do you have one?
No.
First step,
buy one.
Yeah.
Second step, actually dedicate the time to learn something. To actually train myself on it.
Yeah.
Or take classes. But I feel like right now my schedule's too packed to do that. But I would love to, once I get a bit more free time, I'd love to pick up a guitar. I'd love to do that. Really excel on the cover front, make some more high quality stuff. It'd be really nice.
A music composer you'd like to work with? Don't say all of them. Like, you have the chance to choose one tomorrow.
Are we talking like music composers like in the UK scene or?
Anywhere. One composer you can work with or producer you can work with on a song.
Vidyasagar.
Vidyasagar. A melody.
100% melody.
Let's go.
Yeah. Although I do like a bit of a that kind of vibe as well. I would love that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so underrated.
Honestly.
Right?
I've been going through, I think the last like 3 weeks of my life has just been Vidyasagar's playlist.
So honestly. Good. Lightning round. Ready, yeah?
Abrina? What does that mean?
Solran. It's just quick questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Last Tamil song you listened to?
Last
Tamil song you listened to?
Kokorako.
And you have to choose one, Hariharan or Shankar Mahadevan?
Hariharan.
Oh, okay. Favorite holiday?
Dubai?
Yeah,
Dubai.
Oh, wow. Rich boy.
Not really, but yeah.
NB or Malare Maunama?
NB.
Let's go. Jane's Fever.
Yep.
Favorite cover of any artist?
This isn't quickfire at all. Favorite cover of any artist?
Yeah, like a cover song that an artist has done.
I can't even think of any off the top of my head right now.
Okay. We can move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. Move on from that one.
A.R. Rahman or Ilayaraja?
A.R. Rahman.
Let's go.
Yep.
Your favorite word in Tamil?
Naye.
Naye.
I get called it too many times.
Yeah. A tweet for the world that you would put out right now.
In Nenjil Kudirukum. And then that's it.
Dot.
Yeah. Hardcore Vijay fan, but yeah.
Stop. Biryani or kotroti?
Kotroti.
Chicken or mutton?
Chicken.
A nickname your friend or family calls you?
Just Peru.
Just Peru.
Peru's, yeah.
Movies or TV shows?
Movies.
Say a deep quote in ASMR.
In Nenjil Kudirukum. A deep quote in ASMR.
Yeah, just get really close. And
What? Just really close here.
Yeah. And then say something really deep.
Kill them with your laughter. Bury them with your smile.
Wow. That's deep. Thanks.
Also from Talabadi Vijay.
Name of your autobiography.
The Life of Peru.
Life of Peru.
Kind of like Life of Pi, but yeah.
Life of Pi.
It's Life of Peru.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Dream job or win the lottery?
Win the lottery, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
100%.
We're trying to work.
Yeah, honestly. I love healthcare. Don't like
Yeah.
Yeah.
One word to upcoming singers.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hats off. That's 2 words.
That's
I
2
guess.
words. Yeah, I was about to say best of luck, but that's 3 words.
Situationship or relationship?
Relationship.
Oh, wow. Good boy. Best compliment you've ever received?
An actual message that said your music soothes my soul.
Haatukulla.
Ama. Touch பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
Touch பண்ணிட்டாங்க.
Yeah.
Any New Year resolution?
Post more frequently. Because I keep saying it and I never do it.
I agree. You need to post more.
But yeah, and yeah, definitely post more. Post more and up the quality on the posts as well.
Yes. Instagram or Threads?
Instagram.
Yeah. Who uses Threads?
Yeah, honestly, I forgot Threads exist.
I know.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much, Pru.
Thank you very much.